The Chaos Gods, also referred to as the Ruinous Powers, are demonic gods or entities whose power derives from the darker emotions and deepest psychological drives of the various intelligent species of the Warhammer world. There are many of them existent within the realm of chaos, but four, Khorne, Zinc, Slaanesh, and Nurgle, are particularly infamous and powerful. Each embodies a particular and very basic aspect of mortal existence, those being wrath, change, pleasure, and death respectively. Khorne the Blood God is the Chaos God of wrath, violence, and murder. Every act of violence and killing gives Khorne power, regardless of whether it was committed by his followers, his enemies, or those ignorant of his existence. There is an age-old saying of the followers of Khorne, which illustrates this best. Khorne cares not from whence the blood flows, only that it does. He is the most powerful of the Chaos Gods, and those who follow him are often possessors of great strength, berserk courage, and savage bloodlust. In return for their service to the Blood God, he bestows upon them great individual power in combat. Khorne is the embodiment of mortal rage, the desire for vengeance, and the search for the strength needed to conquer one's foes. Zinc, the Changer of Ways, is the Chaos God of sorcery, change, and manipulation. Zinc is closely associated with sorcery and magic, as well as dynamic mutation and grand convoluted scheming. The domains of history, destiny, intrigue, and plots are his chief interests, and in pursuit of these aspects he listens to the dreams and hopes of all and watches their plans take form. He is not content to merely observe, however, and chooses to interfere in the skeins of fate in order to fulfill his own, unknowably complex schemes. Zinc is known by an endless multitude of names, but the chief titles he bears are the Changer of the Ways, the Master of Fortune, the Great Conspirator, and the Architect of Fate. Zinc embodies mortals' ambition, hunger for knowledge, and hope for change. Slaanesh, the Dark Prince, is the Chaos God of pleasure, passion, and decadence. Lust, pride, and self-indulgence are the hallmarks of all who follow him. Slaanesh can assume any form, male, female, hermaphrodite, or asexual. When looked upon by a mortal, Slaanesh takes on the physical image of that which they find most attractive. Slaanesh is the great rival of Khorne, whom he considers his opposite in every way. Slaanesh is the embodiment of mortals' desire for pleasure, greed, lust, and indulgence in sensation. Nurgle, the Plague Lord, is the Chaos God of disease, destruction, decay, and death. His titles include the Fly Lord, Great Corrupter, Master of Pestilence, Lord of Decay, and represents morbidity, disease, and physical corruption. He is described as a huge, fat, pox-infected creature with antlers and a grotesque body. He is considered the most friendly of the Chaos Gods, for he is the only god to care about those who follow and worship him. His personality is considered joyful, kind, and happy in demeanor. His main enemy is Zinc, the Lord of Change, because their power comes from opposing sources. Zinc embodies mortals' hope and ambition, while Nurgle is defiance born of despair and hopelessness. Nurgle embodies the desire of mortals to elude death and to achieve immortality and freedom from all pain.